with a Pow Pow $50 holla! Kick Rocks, how do you want to celebrate this? Also, this is part 1. Part 2 is Mama Bear's live stream about an hour, and I will be on there the entire time. I have set aside my whole schedule. Mama Bear and I are hanging out for 2 hours. Hour 1 is on this channel. Hour 2 is on her channel. Should be a good night. Kick Rocks! Kick Rocks, I have a very special question to ask you after this, and no, I'm not going to propose. Good to see you all! Let's jam and play that jazz. Good evening, everybody. Javier. Vernon, Matt Moore is here. Alright, Kick Rocks, let's see. I'm going to start, obviously, with you, but we shall see. Earth 25, thank you for seeing and hearing me. Legacy. Mama, that does taste pretty dang good. Little dangerous. Mama, got me to drink some Pinnacle whipped vodka mixed with orange. World's famous, very happy to be here. Jed, that's awesome. I didn't even know there were Pride cats. Am I missing something? Jimmy, I don't use Shocker, so I am really not the guy to answer that. Does anybody know? Steven Martinez, Prof Off rules. Well, thank you. I don't know if I rule, but I am alive. So, there's that. Check your mail and solo objectives. Okay. Kickrock says he's worth it. Matt Moore says, enjoy the drinks, Prof. Well, I mean, how could you not with such a generous start to the broadcast? Happy Saturday, Jason. Indeed. Earth 25 says there's a solo event. Maybe we should try. What's the solo event? What's the, let's see. Doffy, I'm telling you, man, that is the #1 reason why people stop doing Battlegrounds. But people still want to try to, I guess, justify, for lack of a better word, that matchmaking and spending have nothing to do with it, even though they're the 2 most common factors. Drink! Drink. Kick Rocks, is it because of you're ready to wail? Because it's not next month, it's like, what, 3 weeks? No, 4 weeks? Alright, Mama. Let's do this. Thank you, Legacy. Mama, you know I'll be done in 2 minutes. Sundrop, Legacy. Alright, Kabama's making where season 19 and the 2 medals for every win and lose 1 medal track is for throughout the entire victory track. Please read this. So, is that the biggest pro player move in war history? Did you send that info to me? Matt, I'm so sorry to hear that, but thank you. The Boss 81's here. Okay, let's thank you, Joel. I appreciate that too. Let's R25. What up, Bill Ron? Doffy, good luck. Kick Rocks, I did. I've been trying to say, how do you want me to greet this incredible gift? I put you and Mama Bear up, but I kind of want you to let me know if you just want to be on the board yourself with the very generous $50 holla. World's famous, usually synergies determine it. A lot of my champs don't have synergies, but some do. Let's all give a big shout out to Kick Rocks. Oh, Elron, our man Kick Rocks got like three blades. The Boss 81 said you sent me something courtesy of Mama Bear. Oh. Alright, Gloss Boss. Oh, or 25, okay. Thank you. Red Dog. Derek Whalen. $5 holla. Says drink, buddy. Oh, yeah. Deadpool. Congrats on high school. What's now the plan? I always just notice something new in this song. You know what? We're putting the exit up there. We're putting Ryan Veda up there. We're putting the Dean of the channel up there. You bet. You got it. Why don't we put Israel next to Gloss Boss? All right, Mama. Let's Skype.
Hello.
Mama, how is it going?
It's going good. I had to dry off Lily because she was out in the yard and it started to rain.
Oh.
So I had to dry the little girl off. Or big girl.
That's awesome.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, as you probably...
Good.
But, you know, when you've got a friend that... Oh, Ryan! By the way, Ryan, congrats on already being on the wall.
Ryan Beta, that is very true.
Oh, man. This is already a legendary time. Are you opening anything big tonight?
I have a 7-star to open.
Who is number one on the list?
Juggy.
Legacy, I'd be very happy with a 7-star Gamora, but honestly, most champs I just don't use, especially because I pulled a mama bear. You know, they say smart men surround themselves with smarter women. That's why I've surrounded myself with Israel and mama bear and several other behind the scenes female mentors for the past 2 to 6 years. And what I've learned is that when in doubt, assume you know less than them. Ryan Veda, you pick. Who's that? Just kidding. $20. $20. Holla. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Bing Dong and Brooklyn Blaze on there because they're a package deal. And then we're gonna put the other package deal on there. Moist in the eyes. And isn't it amazing that after all of these years, we still have so many inside jokes, internet phrases?
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Well, Legacy, I will do that. Shout out to Safedar for being generous for Legacy. Legacy, are you going to buy anything new? Are you going to upgrade the equipment or anything? Okay, Safedar. You know what? We got to put Matt Moore up there, too. So good to have him back.
I haven't talked to him in forever.
That's because Matt always leaves you wanting more. Matt, what? Cheesecake.
White cheesecake.
Legacy, you're buying a new phone. That's amazing. What kind of phone? Were you a fan of E.T. growing up?
Was I a fan of what?
E.T.?
Yeah.
I always ask people that question. I feel like it's mixed. But you know what was the big winner of E.T. when it first came out?
And a pot on the stove. Sorry, child was talking to me.
So, do you know what the big winner of it was on ET, at least for marketing?
No.
Kick Rocks, that's Santa in a adult website. It was Reese's Pieces. Their sales skyrocketed after ET. It was like one of the greatest.
I was going to say either that or Pepsi.
Well, Pepsi was already popular, and Reese's Pieces, I guess, to a certain extent, but they like took off. It was like you saw Reese's Pieces and you thought of E.T. for 20 years. Nathan Smith, good to see you.
I say Reese's Pieces.
You say Reese's what?
Reese's Pieces.
Well, that's what I say because it rhymes. I hate Reese's Pieces. It's not Reese's Feces. It's got to rhyme. Trying to teach kids, these days. They just don't know. Matt says, Mama, I am like the angels from the Angels movie Angels in the Outfield, even though you can't see me. I'm always watching. That is both sweet and stalkerish. That reminds me.
I was just going to say it's sweet and kind of creepy at the same time.
Derek says, hot take, Reese's are the most overrated candy.
What?
I think Mama Bear just almost had a stroke reading that.
I mean, I'm a Snickers girl.
Yeah, I think there are a few candy bars that I think are overrated, and one of them is something that has gone down big time in popularity since I was a kid, and that is something called the 100 Grand. What up, Lord Supreme?
I am annoyed with my children, right?
What are they doing?
I made one of their favorite dinners, right?
What was
it? And they
it?
came home from work. And of course, they're famished and they want it. And Tommy comes in and he's like, did you make it? And I said, yes, it's in a pot on the stove.
Oh.
And then they come back to me and they're like, what shelf? What are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know what shelf you're talking about. I'm talking about the stove.
Oh, kids. Legacy, as Kick Rocks just commented, definitely the iPhone. Although Mama Bear is anti-Apple, which is why she doesn't eat vegetables. Just kidding. Sort of.
I eat some vegetables.
What do you eat more, vegetables or fruits?
fruit.
What's your favorite fruit?
Oh, my favorite fruit? Probably either strawberries or blueberries.
Y'all, good question. I think, Mr. Wolf, I am going to do the 12-hour stream Saturday, a week from today. How does that sound? All right, Mama, let's go check this Earth 25 message. Okay.
I sure am, Jediah.
All right, Mom, you ready to talk about this? You looked at the patch notes?
Let's do it.
All right, y'all, Saturday confirmed. Jed, that's so nice of you. Remember, it's no different than anything else. If you can't make it, that's okay. If you only make a little bit, that's okay. And if you want to stay the whole time, that's okay. But it's so kind whenever y'all are like, I'm so sorry I can't make it the whole time. I mean, that's sweet when somebody says it when it's a half an hour broadcast, but it's 12 hours. I think by about the 7th hour, I'll be contemplating my own existence. And then by the 12th hour, I'll be hiring Kabam Mike to be my Cyclops.
I'm just telling you now I won't be there for the whole 12 hours.
And I'm just telling you, if you were, I would worry about your mental health. Elrond, challenge accepted. I didn't lose my voice after 24 hours. What up, John 4 Son, John 3? Jed's gonna be your man in the chair. That's awesome. Everybody needs a man in the chair. Just not a man in the chair. You know what I'm saying? Alexis! Ready, Mama?
Alexis.
You ready, Mama?
Uh-huh.
Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted everybody to know that this is going to be something very different because Mama Bear and I have waited and waited and waited. Elrond, I have very strong vocal cords. That's why I'm a hard 4. So first off, I'm thoroughly excited about the arcade games because I just love arcades. That's the reason why I downloaded this game, because it reminded me of Marvel vs. Capcom meets Mortal Kombat. And now that reference is a lot more dated in some capacity than it was in 2016 when I started this game. Mama, are you excited about the arcade games?
Sure. It looks like fun.
We got North Star. Arcade obviously is the champion. And Lord knows that it's going to be very strange for me to go full free-to-play and stare at the, just wave goodbye to the new champions. But at the same time, again, $100 goes a long way when you're giving it to a family in my hometown that does not have access to really healthy food. So, or good food. Also, Matt says, I love my wife. She stands me. Not stands by you, just stands you. Kick Rocks, there's nothing in life without her.
Flying Quicksilver.
No. So in the side quest, Arcade's amusement park is open for business. Terrifying rides will be twisting the summoner's choices with traps and tricks. Murder World is as full of treasures as it is filled with dangers. Just like life. Spring of Sorrow. Quick Heal. Get back into the action faster with Quick Heal. This feature will assess the necessary revives and potions required to get your champions back in fighting shape. Select the best options for inventory stash. Now, I think that's cool. It's just one of those features I didn't ever think about. Mom, have you ever thought about the need for Quick Heal?
No, I haven't ever.
Quick Heal.
It kind of sounds like just the name of it reminds me of what's the node that where the health switches back and forth between the defender and the attacker.
Oh yeah, no, That one's super fun. All right,
That's what it just reminds me of.
this is what we need to spend the most time on. Now, Mom Bear didn't do Battlegrounds. I have not been available with everything going on trying to start this charity to do Battlegrounds like I want to. My alliance is amazing and picks up the points that I can't pick up, and that makes me feel very thankful. But it says we're introducing improvements to the Battlegrounds victory track system. The climb through the victory track to the Gladiator circuit will be more manageable for more players, as the entire victory track will now operate under a 2 medals gained per win and 1 medal lost per defeat system. Additional ranks with additional rewards have been added to each tier in order to facilitate these changes. Wow. It was one of those things that made so much sense they waited months to do it, but better late than never. That's for sure. And then bug fixes and improvements. Mom, is that going to motivate you to do Battlegrounds?
No.
Well, that's shocking. Jed says Battlegrounds has become a bit more playable. Well, yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we have to celebrate W's in this game. You know, if all we do is complain, it's just going to be an abusive relationship that bargains us every time Dormammu calls. And so it's all about separating the W's. Mom Bear got that. Sometimes you're following me.
I sure did.
Look at you. I think your brain's gotten a little quicker since we became friends. And, you know, they say liquor makes it quicker, so that just makes perfect sense for you.
That's right.
Vote early and
Often.
You know, I'm very thankful that Kabam did this in a way, because I think that in general people just don't get why the system changes and you go from 2 medals for a win to 1. It makes such a huge difference. And if Kabam wants people to go into Gladiator Circuit faster, they need to reward people, especially because I've seen people, Mama, who said that we have so much in terms of everything from fatigue to matchmaking issues to lag issues to, yes, the ever-reliable get credit card account matched. So those players deserve a break. And Alexis, thank you. What are you most excited about? Mama, if we're going to wrap this up with a bow, anything you want to say?
Good luck to the people that do Battleground.
Okay. Well, in other words, good luck to everybody that's not staring in the mirror. If you're watching live, stay tuned. If not, thanks for watching. I was proud of that phrase.
All right.
Sometimes you think of something and you're like, God, you just outdid yourself with that one. Why'd you choose this brain to deliver such verbiage?
I don't know.
Somebody once told me, this was like 2 years ago, but they're like, I watch your videos because I have no idea how you say the things you say. And of course, Michael Scott doesn't know. I'm the modern version of Michael Scott. I just start a sentence and hope by the end I get somewhere. Why are you laughing, Mom?
Possibly because it's true.
Yeah. But isn't that fun when I memorize lines or I would write script copy? I mean, y'all, I can spend a lot of time writing down scripts and delivering things like, today in MCOC, we had 3 breaking news. Here, let's go to the reporter in the field. And I would hate myself. But that's what my students try to do when they go on camera. They try to turn into a bad version of Ron Burgundy. And nobody wants that. Trust me. Not even their parents.
Wow.
All right, boss. I have to check your messages next because apparently you sent me something on Mama Bear's request. Mama, have you been to a Freddy's frozen custard? Do you have those?
Freddy's?
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay. I'm sure plenty of people out there have been to a Freddy's frozen custard.
Is it better than Andy's?
No. But it's also got burgers and it's sort of like a mixture between Andy's and Choke and Puke.
So it's kind of like a Culver's?
Yes. That is a great...
Okay.
That's great. I also have to say, I've gotten so used to the blue glasses, I don't think I can ever go back. And now that we've got a logo. Speaking of which, y'all,
once you go blue, you never go back.
It depends if you're talking about your balls. Oh, I love to make you genuinely laugh. It's such a beautiful sound because it's so dang rare. I'm like, is that an angel from heaven? Is that a true laugh? Now that sounded more like a whale.
It was kind of a laugh cough.
Well, you don't even have a prostate. All right. Let's see what the boss sent over. By the way, it's already 9:30. Just as a reminder, this is part 1 of a 2-hour doubleheader. I will be ending the broadcast, but not ending the ability to hang out with Mama. We'll just be on her channel, and I will be, hopefully, making her not cough laugh more.
No, I'm sure you won't.
All right. Here we go. Also, hey, even though there's 32 people, you're at 28 likes. Thank you all. That's a really good ratio. Last time it was like 52 viewers and 12 likes. So, Earth25, the Blue Ranger and I do have a little bit in common, but not in terms of how we say which side of the fence we stand on. Nathan, there are several mods who do that, but that is a great idea. Let me have somebody post that, and then
I'll post it.
Because here's what I need to do. Because we all know that I love Mama Bear because she's an 8 and I'm a 4, so together we're a 12.
I ain't no 8.
I
ain't no 8.
Was there ever a moment where you thought, man, I look good?
It's all good, Legacy.
Also, shout out Mama Bear. She's up 1.6K subscribers. Kick Rocks, can you what about if you add in your like heart and your passion for service and your humor? See, I always thought I was a solid, yeah, about a 7. But with my brain, either a 10 or a -3. Just think about it. Oh, Alexis, Mama Bear, you're 100. Ha! Kick Rocks.
Out of 1,000.
Yeah. No, the boss, you're not a -1. What even is that? Shout out to Ember. She's fire. Ooh. Let's do this. All right. This is going to be a fun comparison. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We have Mama Bear.
Hello, everybody.
And then, of course, myself. And we are in the process of discussing a very interesting debate that Mama Bear came up with because, again, smart men surround themselves with even smarter women.
I would agree with that.
Especially because in this situation and scenario, you are that woman. No jiggling!
I don't know about that, but I mean, I think that comment can hold true for a few people, several people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm just turning my computer on.
Well, at least something's getting turned on. Especially because What is this? 2 broadcasts in a row, Webby?
The Jiggly.
All right, so I think we need to actually go. Is it the Winter Soldier test?
Yeah.
Okay. So
We saw him. We saw Deathless King Groot. I want to see regular King Groot.
Webby, you don't need to let us know what you and your boyfriend talk about behind closed doors.
Yeah, we don't need your bedroom escapades.
Mama, you and I we're on it. We're like, we've been doing this for so long. But you know what's funny?
You would think that we've talked before.
I'm more relaxed when I talk to you on the internet than when I talk to most people on the phone. Is that weird? Like, I just never think about being on the internet anymore because it's just like, it's not even here. I don't know, Webby. You said it. I love how he looks. He is so cool. Art team definitely don't miss, but man.
Yeah, I love the flaming ball.
Also, as a reminder, I'll post this in the community page sometime this week. But we have a 12-hour live stream because in this world, you're only as good as your word. And I promised my subscribers I would do one in June. And that looks to be Saturday. That's right, Nathan. All right, let's get ready. Now, I'm going to say it was like 63 hits because that was 2 unnecessary ones. Okay, so now we have King Groot with Sasquatch, Man-Thing, Crossbones, and Immortal Abomination. That sounds like a Mad Lib more than a synergy team, but you do you.
Mrs. Jiggly is here?
There's a Mrs. Jiggly?
There is now. There's the Jiggly 99 and Mrs. Jiggly. I love it.
You know what I thought you were going to say? That's why the lights are always off. Because there's
Don't
always...
want things flapping around.
Because there's always a Mrs. and Mr. Jiggly. Oh, I knew you'd love that. All right, I think 63 hits. The boss says I use this to auto fight in Realm of Legends for potions. Oh. This exact synergy team? Those poisons are impressive, but man. What do you know what Siggy's at? The boss? Yeah, I guess he is better, but I'm not whelmed. I'm underwhelmed. So the boss, what makes this such a great auto fight team? Is it just tanky? You just leave it and can you do it and leave the room? And then you come back and you always get potions? That's a good idea.
Look at that. It was the exact same number of hits, 65 hits.
You can't make that up?
Did you notice? Like, go back and look. If I saw it correctly.
How much have you had to drink?
This Pinnacle Whip vodka is just too dang good.
How much? What's the ratio? Because I don't think I put it in enough. I think I only put in like 10%.
I do 25%.
Oh, I'm 15 less. Well, let's just say I'll be glad you'll be leading the next one. Wow. 68 hits. 20,000 units to save 5 hits. That's going to be the title of this video. 20,000 units to save 5 hits. If you have no idea what it is, keep watching. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Good night.
Oh, Miss Jiggly, add root beer to Pinnacle Whip vodka? That sounds amazing.
See, I don't like root beer. That's why I didn't. I am currently drinking it with... At the grocery store yesterday, I found sparkling water that tasted like... That had the flavor of strawberry Starbursts. And so strawberry Starbursts are my favorite. So that's what I mixed it with. And it's delicious.
Strawberry. So do you just let it dissolve down there or something?
No, it's a drink that tastes like strawberry Starburst.
Oh.
DRC is in the house.
DRC, you must know that we have part 2 coming up soon at Mom Bear's channel. And Mom, I'll try to get done in about 15 minutes so you have a little bit of a break before you start.
You're good.
Okay. I can't believe that was up to 20,000 units. Because it's a limit of 4 for 5,000 units apiece. Okay. Mama, I want to say thank you to yourself and the boss for accidentally collaborating on that. I'm glad I shouted you out and gave you credit. Where credit?
I was just counting the hits because I was intrigued.
The boss says the burst damage from either one of the King Groots is going to be the biggest damage. Well, there's no question about that. I just wish it was a little bit more, you know? I've heard that a lot in my life.
Dang it, you beat me to it. You've probably already heard that before.
Oh, I was like, is she going to say it or am I? That's amazing. Oh, the laughter. If you didn't get that, I would have laughed. But nothing's worse / the best than... It was an extra large package, so when I pulled hard, it whipped itself out and smacked me in the face.
Something along those lines.
Kevin Martin wins game 1, man. Game 1 of the finals. I don't even know. Look at all these legends. We are only 10 likes away from 50. We could go back to back. Last month, we did not get 50 likes until the last day of the month. If we could start June with 50 likes, that would take the pressure off to have a goal all month. It's sort of like eating chocolate cake on Monday and then going the rest of the week thinking, my week is good. What does that mean? Nobody knows. Oh, Kevin, that's still a ways away. Like a week off? What? Ugh. I keep waiting just magically for those numbers to go. Oh, there's a paragon, though. All right, Mama. Let's open some crystals.
Let's do it.
The exit says, put Webby against the wall. Giggity! Hey-o! I've got to wait for that response. That's...
The boss, you're going to Antarctica?
That's amazing. Say hi to the polar bears. 7 likes away.
It would be so... I wouldn't want to be there for a long period of time, but God, that would be so cool.
Mm-hmm. Man, how many days? And yeah, Derek, that is very dumb. Very, very dumb. Probably because they have to sell advertising slots. That's my guess.
Well, DRC, you probably think he's going to fall off the earth because the earth is flat. Are you a flat earther, DRC?
Thank you, Legacy, for the second like on 2 accounts. Y'all, we are 6 likes away. It's just, it would be so nice to start the month off. By the way, I will be going to Texas a week from tomorrow to see my family, and I think I'm just going to take the entire week off, which means I'm going to try to maybe record a few videos during the week, but other than that, the 12-hour stream is going to be the majority of the content for the week. So let's see what happens. Mama, we're 5 likes away, and there's 50 viewers. The math is so...
I just hit the daggone like button.
Kevin, I am going to... Sadly, not Dallas. I'm going to the San Antonio, New Braunfels metro area. DRC, no. Texas is not the epicenter of Storm Central. That's Oklahoma. Have you not?
That's Oklahoma.
Have you not read the Book of Revelation? That's right, Kevin. 4 likes away, Mama. Come on. Come on. Woo!
break kneecaps, people.
I love that when people ask me, when I tell them I live in Oklahoma, they're like, "Are you safe?" And of course, my answer is never. No, of course not. You think No, I'm not safe. All right, Mom, you ready?
Yep.
Greetings, YouTube. Here's the deal. We have a very bizarre month of side quests because the hype is big. But Mama, you know how you have a really good dessert sometimes and you're not a big fan of like your meal and you just want to skip straight to the dessert?
No, you know what it's like? It's like New Year's Eve.
Wait.
When there's so much buildup and in the anticipation, and New Year's Eve is supposed to be so much fun, and it's just never what you expect it to be.
Was that 7 internet phrases? Kick rocks with the...
There's so much buildup.
And it's never what you expect it to be. Kick rocks, you have the profile pic, boss. Shout out also, ironically, the boss. Man, I just have to say that, ooh, Cosmic Ghost Rider. I always see that and think CCR. Have you ever seen the rain? There he is. There's Mr. Freeze meets Ghost Rider. Yes, I just said a Marvel and DC reference back to back. Crazy. Rob, you did.
Yes, it is, Jason.
That's right, Nathan. Mr. Freeze on fire. You know, Mama, I like being Valiant, but part of me wishes we had the ability to get better rewards in terms of Valiant crystals over Paragon crystals.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're Valiant, but you only get free Paragon crystal shards, it's kind of a step back.
No, okay.
Tell me when to tap.
No.
Legacy, stop making us feel so old. 4.
Hello, Kitten Ass.
Kitten ass. Well, Faust, absolutely we should get a Valiant Gauntlet in Event Quest. It is so past due for a Valiant Gauntlet. And it also would make the Event Quests way more interesting. And if there was a really good reward behind it, my hope would be that it would not be as hard as, say, the Winter of Woe or the Spring of Sorrow, but it would be difficult enough to where when you win it, you get something good. And if you're watching this live, put down in the comments some of the rewards you'd like to see for that. Personally, I think you should. It's time we get half a 5 or half a 7-star in some of these, like at least 7,500 7-star shards. Come on.
Yeah.
And yes, it should.
I've gotten 5,000 7-star shards, I think, once.
It should be for Valiant players, Faust. It should. Oh!
I agree.
Okay. That's not normal. What's the odds of that again?
Oh, that's fun.
It's always fun. It reminds me of the first time I saw that, I freaked out. It was, I think, a greater gifting crystal. Huh. Well, let's keep it going, Mama. Tell me to tap.
No.
4.4%. Hey, double 4s. There it is again. Can you imagine if I went back to back?
You got it.
All right, Mama, tell me when to pop.
Right now.
All right. Ooh. Me likey. 9 and... I have no idea. All right, Mama. Let's see what the RNG gave us for free. Valiant Gauntlet. Let me know what the rewards should be. Tell me when to pop, Mama.
Right now.
Okay. You're as cold as ice.
The Iceman cometh.
At least somebody does. All right, Mama. We're going to pop this and to get ready for your broadcast. You're watching live in about 10 minutes. Mom Bear will be live, and I'll be on Skype with her for the entire hour. My church mom will hopefully still be awake at 11 o'clock.
And pop.
There it is. Even though, like a lot of my life, I accidentally popped early. Hope to see y'all soon. Huge shout out to the chat for Team 50 likes. It took us till the last day of May to get it. It took us to the first day of June. That's amazing. Good night, everybody.
Good night.